Hey, Shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakwakadash, Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. I want to give whatever honor to the apostles of Great Millstone, who has taught me this truth. I want to give it peace and blessings to the Akim across the four corners of the earth who teach this truth and wish life to do so. It's going to be a quick video. Low when the video is edifying. Low when I can get something from this video. I heard about this 2 days ago. Somebody had mentioned it and brought it up, and I wanted to do a video on it. This is the robot police, the killer police robots that they released in San Francisco. Now I was reading a little bit, and they paused it. You know what I mean? They paused it, but this goes to show you what kind of demon and devil you're dealing with. Okay, this goes to show you that, you know, because who's to blame if you know, a robot, you know, does something treacherous to somebody? Who's to blame? Who? You can't blame a specific officer. You could blame, you know, the police department or whoever authorized it. But, you know, who's controlling those? Okay. You know, and they have lethal weapons attached to them. Come on, man. Okay. And if they're breaking this out publicly, imagine what they're not showing. Okay. It says, amid outcry, San Francisco pauses on killer robots, on killer police robots. So like it says, San Francisco supervisor voted Tuesday to put the brakes on a controversial policy that would have let police use robots for deadly force, reversing course just days after their approval of the plan generated fierce pushback and warnings about the militarization and automation of policing. The Board of Supervisors voted unanimously to explicitly ban the use of robots in such a fashion for now, but they sent the issue back to a committee for further discussion and could vote in the future to let police use robots in a lethal manner in limited cases. Limited cases. Okay, so that goes to show you, right, what kind of devil and what kind of demon you're dealing with, man. Okay, and you people will be a fool to think that, you know, not only you could go against this Edomite, but to think that the Lord isn't going to give his men power. Okay. Let me grab this really quick. This is Isaiah 59:19. It says, well, I'll start at 18. It says, according to their deeds, accordingly, he will repay. Fury to his adversaries, which is the heathen. Recompense to his enemies. Okay. It says and how will the Lord said we will do according to his anger. It says to the islands, he will repay recompense. So shall they fear the name of the Lord Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of the Lord Yahweh shall lift up a standard against him. Okay, and the Redeemer shall come to Zion unto them that turn from transgression in Jacob, saith the Lord Yahweh. Now, the Lord is going to lift up a standard in these due times, man. Okay, in these times to come, because it's going to get, I mean, next year, this, you know, 2023, man, you know, it's more prophecy is going to happen, and it look bad for the world, man. You know, that's why this truth is out here. Okay, this truth is out. This truth is a form of mercy, man. Allowing us to get ourselves, using this liberty to get ourselves right with the Lord. Okay, while we got a chance before the Lord bring back destruction. Okay. This is Jeremiah 30:7. It says, well, I'll start at 6. It says, ask ye now, and see whether a man doth travail a child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness. So men are going to be like women in these days. Okay? Men, I'm talking about men of the world who trusted in the wickedness of the thing who trusted in their wickedness and trusted in the shadow of Egypt. Okay, it says, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. So you're going to see things and hear about things and see things that you've never seen before. You really gonna see how this deceiver gets down, how this devil gets down, how the so-called white man get down in the heathen. Okay, it says, it is even the time of Jacob's trouble. Jacob is who? Israel. Okay, it says, but he shall be saved out of it. And it's a remnant that is going to be delivered, you know, from the sad perils. Okay, because scriptures say what? This mortal shall put on immortality. All right, 1 Corinthians 15 and 53 or 52, it says, in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. Okay, so when the corruptible shall have put on incorruption, and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass, saying that it is written, death is swallowed up in victory. Because when you're immortal, you can't die. Okay, and the Lord is going to make us immortal, Lord willing, and one of those men. And the law is going, you ain't going to be able to go off. We're not going to be able to go off, man. Okay, the Lord is going to make it to where his man is perfect. Okay, well, let me go back to here really quick. Right here, Isaiah 59 and 19. Let me go right here. Isaiah 59. Let's get that word for standard in the blue letter right quick. And 20 and 19. So that word for standard is nous or nus. It says to flee, escape, to flee, to escape, to take flight, depart, disappear, to fly, to the attack, on horseback, to drive at, to take flight, to put to flight, to drive hastily, to cause, to disappear, hide. So the Lord is going to lift up a standard, give us power to where, you know, shit, they might raid the house and the Lord make it to where you disappear. There's nothing impossible with the Lord, man. The Lord make it to where, you know, you get up out of there, man. The Lord make it to where, somebody call you, right? And you left just in time. You never know, man. You never know. But the Lord is going to give his men power. Lord, well, I'm one of those men. The Lord is going to give us power, man. Okay, to tread upon our enemies, man. Okay, don't forget that. And for those who don't believe and for those who say that he's not, well, A, how do you think that we're going to be delivered? B, how do you think that we're supposed to fight against these fucking robots, this military, whatever this Edomite, these heathen got planned? The Lord is going to give us strength to fight back, man. Okay, so with that, man, the Lord willing, the video is edifying. And scripture say what we're going to do according to his anger. Okay, it says what? Matter of fact, grab this real quick. Jeremiah 16 and 16, it says, behold, I will send for many fishers, which were fishing, said the Lord Yahweh, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every hill, slacken from every mountain, and from every hill, and out of the holes of the rocks. For mine eyes are upon their ways, they are not hid from my face, neither is there iniquity hid from mine eyes. Okay, so the Lord is not, the Lord is not blind to what you guys are doing, and the Lord is not blind to your plan, man. Okay, to your heathen's plan. The Lord is not blind to it. Okay, it says what? We will become hunters. Right now we're fishing. We're fishing in the lake, teaching and preaching this word on the highways and byways and doing videos, right? But the Lord says he's going to make us hunters. Okay, hunters, and we're going to have power. Okay, so with that, Lord willing, the video is edifying. Lonely Akim got something from this video. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Kwakadash. I want to tell you, brothers, keep pushing on to the next. Shalom.